Dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 FB and Goob debate. Playing the idiotic president, FB. And playing that crazy son of a bitch we all hate, the Goob. I'm
I ate a
FB.
goose.
I had a farm. My dad was a farmer.
Go to sleep. All right. So I wanted to start out today's show with a little something crazy because I wanted to ask
Go for
you
it.
and the community.
I love the
Um,
community.
yeah, comment down below. What do you think? So right before the show, I kind of peed a little bit on my foot, and I feel like that's good luck, and we're gonna have a great show. I'm not sure. I'm curious. You know what I am excited about? I'm excited to talk about the All-Star game. I'm excited about motorsports in big cities and big soccer events all over the world. But first,
My daddy
what
was
you
a
got,
basketball.
Brad?
Caitlin Clark, baby. Come on, let's go. Let's get this going.
Oh man, Caitlin Clark's got a new Gatorade commercial already. She's got a new line of Wilson basketballs.
Autographed by Caitlin
It's
Clark.
over. It's over.
Her
Caitlin
first
Clark.
triple double.
Oh yeah, she's playing good on the court as well. Yeah, beat a couple good teams. Oh yeah, it's kind
She
of
beat
like
the
when
Liberty. She beats. Yeah,
it's
I
just
mean,
what
no. What we're starting to see on the court is starting to, well, it's why she's getting all the deals. But we're starting to see everything. This girl's just better than dribbling, rebounding, playing the game, the assist, the vision, everything. Well, when everybody sucks to her, everybody's open. She should be able to get 10 assists every game if she's going to get double teamed every game. If somebody else can score the ball, she should easily get 10 assists a game. She's easily going to get, so it's just a double a game. How many double doubles do you think she'll end up with? We know she's already gotten a couple. She's got a triple double now. I mean, do we now change our mind? I know we were on the side of Angel Reese because we looked at numbers. We said we're a sports show, so let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the defensive play, the elbows thrown, the rebounds. Angel
right.
Reese is still putting up points.
And Angel
She's
Reese
not scoring points.
speaking of double doubles, she just passed one of the all-time greats
for double doubles
for double doubles in a row
rookie year, right?
Consecutively, yeah. So
okay.
I mean, she's still doing her thing, but Caitlin Clark seems like she's getting better every game, just kind of like we predicted. I mean, we said 16 games it would take her, and then she'd figure it out. Well, she's already second in assists, 15 points a game, and she shut Diani Taurasi the fuck up. So,
hey, she did a lot in that game. In the end, I think they had more respect for her than they did before the beginning of the game. So
post game, the Phoenix players, they changed their tune a little bit, like a lot of people are. The referees, though, still haven't changed their mind yet. They're calling some ridiculous push-offs on Caitlin Clark and just like, what? Anyway.
The game is a very violent game. Is in the way of street brawling in a game. As in the way, I mean, and I don't know if they allow it because of like a hockey term or rule, you know what I mean? Like, we need to get fans somehow. So if these girls are going to get in a little pushy shovey match, let them go on, you know what I mean? Because pretty serious pushy shovey. Maybe I just never watched it before, or maybe this is new, but I'm like, a lot of pushing and shoving in this game right here. So, yeah, I mean, listen, I think she's setting this league on fire and changing. I think the biggest change for a one person to come in and change a league so much. She's done it more than anybody else in a long time.
Oh yeah, and she got a lot of her stuff like preordained, but just because of how good she was in the past. But she's earned it. All her all-star votes, all the little wry Midwestern jokes at the end of press conferences. It's all working right now. So I mean, you can't go wrong.
No, you cannot go wrong. And I'm in. I'm all about it. Yeah. Turn down the captain on the Riders Cup.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
He doesn't have to play. I mean, well deserved and earned.
So wait, who's the captain? If Tiger's not the captain, who's the captain?
I believe it went to Bradley Keegan.
Yes. Who didn't even make the team last year, I believe.
Yeah, can't even imagine Brad. If you would have asked me 10 years ago if Bradley Keegan was ever going to be a Ryder Cup captain, I would have told you, no, probably not. No, why? I mean, why would you? No, probably not. Now, I mean, how many of this is? I mean, LIV is stolen a lot of the thunder, right? I mean, you can't ask any of those players anymore, can you? Or is it all cool now? Can you just anybody be the captain of the Riders Cup as long as you're American?
That's a good question. I mean, no one's actually even brought it up lately, so I would have no idea. I mean,
Right.
I'm assuming most of the American team is going to be from the PGA. I mean,
Right.
I don't believe Phil Mickelson's going to make it in the team.
But couldn't Phil come and be the captain of the team? Is what I'm asking. You know, I mean,
Yeah, I don't think they'd want that.
That's what I'm saying. No, they don't even want that. Yeah, crazy, right? All right, so I mean, like, no Tiger, but Phil would be if we talked about, you know, I'm just like, good for Tiger turning it down. I mean, he hasn't. I mean, you know,
his ass is tighter than the president, man.
probably
That's his nap week. He's like, I need a nap for like a week.
a nice nap week.
Yeah,
That's
nap
fine.
week.
That's a good week to take off. When is the British Open? Is after that, right? When's the British? Oh no, before that.
British Open. I think it's before that. I don't think the Ryder Cup's until like fall.
And the British Open should be his last tournament. That should be coming up pretty soon, actually. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah. No, maybe he's doing something with the Live tournament. He's over at LIV making a little cash.
Remember he tried to make that like virtual golf tour.
I was gonna try to join that and see if I could be a member.
Right, with Rory and a bunch of the guys. Yeah, that never got off the ground.
Never got to. It's a tough one to get up. You know, it's
right up to step C, and then like it all fell apart.
Yeah. Got the underpants and had no clue what to do after that.
Right? Got the underpants.
Got the underpants. Millionaire. What do we do? How do we become millionaires? We got the underpants. No clue.
Can't figure that.
Was that a COVID thing? That would make sense. Like, oh, COVID, everybody's going to play golf in their house. And then everybody went, nope, we're going back outside now.
Yeah, probably.
Probably, right?
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
It does make kind of a lot of sense. The COVID, let's make virtual golf. That'll be famous. No, you either play golf or you don't. So how was you had an exciting week? I can see by your shirt you had an exciting week. You're all excited. You just want to let everybody know how excited you are.
Super excited.
Super excited.
I'm excited that I don't even care if I could see because I already know everything that happens. Doesn't matter about the glasses. The Euros, fantastic. All right. If any of you have been following any of our shorts, you know that it was Spain and France. The best team in the tournament, which was Spain, against the worst, basically the worst scoring team in the tournament. France had scored let's see here, two own goals by the other guys and one penalty kick the whole tournament. Disgraceful. So of course, in the opening 9 minutes, France scores a really sick goal. Mbappe crosses, header, amazing. I'm sure you're thinking, all right, game on. France is going to do this. And then well, it's all about Lamine Yamal. And if you don't know the name of this, Lamine Yamal.
Okay.
He scored a banger from Spain, just a curver, top of the thing. It was absolutely beautiful. And Mbappe was sitting there watching while Spain tied up the game, which they eventually went on to win. But this is all about Lamine Yamal, who is
that's our boy.
He's kind of on a Mbappe-like trajectory, you know what I mean? Mbappe took the World Cup when he was 18, won it all, trillions and trillions of dollars. This kid, same thing. Spain's on the path to win it all. They either have to beat England or Netherlands, because that's tomorrow. And, well, the way this tournament's holding, the team that can score goals will win, so that will be Netherlands. But you can never count England out. They like to lose at the very last moment. So who knows? Maybe it'll be England in the final.
I think my favorite thing so far, my predictions from last week aren't looking really good. Because I had Germany, I think, going all the way. Remember me and the Germans are playing good. Well, if the Germans are playing good, it's over. You know how they do blitzkrieg, you know? So,
They
I think
ran
I had
into Spain
England.
in a beautiful game.
Yeah, I think I have England going in this.
Yeah,
So
that's good for me. Go Netherlands.
go Netherlands. All right, cool.
Right. So we got that going on. The final will be a Sunday. So next Tuesday, we'll give you the results of that as well as in our shorts. And Copa America, Argentina destroyed Canada like we predicted. I mean, that wasn't even a game. And then tomorrow morning will be
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, Colombia, Uruguay is going to be insane. Most likely, whoever gets dragged out of that will lose Argentina just because Argentina's rested and all this stuff. But you think maybe one of those teams has a chance, FB?
Against Argentina?
Yeah.
I believe everybody has a chance. I just don't believe Colombia does. So if Uruguay makes it, maybe Uruguay has a chance. But no, I mean, such a powerhouse, even though some of that powerhouse is quite old. But Argentina is still just a powerhouse. And Uruguay and Colombia, as we know, are fantastic soccer countries, and they love the sport and they love the game and they love their soccer. But Argentina just seems to be a little better than most of those teams on most days. So not taking anything away from them. I just don't think Argentina will do. How many does Argentina have? I mean, how many of these have they won? I mean, like, it's like
No, Copa Americas, Argentina has 15, Uruguay has 15.
There we go. That's why. Come on, Uruguay.
And Brazil has 9. So Brazil's out.
There's your powerhouses.
You know what I mean? Uruguay lost their top defender, so that'll be tough. But all in all, yeah, no, it's a brawl on one side of the bracket, and Argentina has waltzed through the other one. So it's like the wounded warrior coming out of this side against the champion who smells of roses and doesn't think they could lose.
Well, then is Colombia like? Are they on a Cinderella story kind of run, or have they had 4 or 5 wins in the Copa? Because I don't think they have
27 straight wins without a loss in international competition.
Really?
So they are legit.
They are on a tear.
They're playing well, and they're on a tear. Yeah, I believe. And like I said, with Uruguay center back getting hurt, I think Colombia goes through. And I think they give Argentina the battle of their lifetime. Next Sunday will be fun.
Oh, I didn't know the 27-0 on a tear thing. I'm gonna go. You know, I love to ride a streak. If you're on a streak, ride a streak. I mean, if I win a lottery ticket, I buy one right after it. I hope it's a streak. You know what I mean? Usually it's not, but if I ever get on one, I'll just keep it up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, I'd say I get a short that does like 7,000 views. I'm gonna try to keep that streak going. That's what I do.
That's what I do.
That's what I do. So, I mean, so yeah, hell no. I will go. I will change now that I've heard that. And if Sunday comes along and it's Colombia, Argentina, and it's 28 and in big games against big boys, I don't know. It'll be a good game. That might be the thing to watch on Sunday.
Soccer's a thing to do on next Sunday. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I mean,
when's NASCAR next Sunday?
I was gonna say. I mean, I might want to talk about NASCAR, and I do actually. And what I'd like to ask is, I'd like NASCAR to somehow readjust the schedule and bring this Chicago race into a time where it does not rain in Chicago. Now, I don't know if there is a period of time during the NASCAR season where it does not rain in Chicago. I do not know. I am not a meteorologist or a weatherman for the Chicago area. But this race is so dynamic. It's such an infusion of, say, like Indy or Formula One.
And it's right downtown in Chicago. It's crazy.
Well, that's what makes it an infusion of like Formula One, because you get downtown Monaco. You get, you know what I mean? You get into these cities where they race these Formula One race cars, or you get, you know, where they take the Indy car and they put it into some little downtown spot and they race around Australia or some shit like. It is a unique. It gets narrow. You're like driving down like Detroit Boulevard in the middle of Chicago, making a right-hand turn and a left back on the Beaumont or some shit. You know what I mean? And it's just like, wow, this is
North
insane.
Wacker. I love North Wacker.
Up a bridge, over a bridge, down from the bridge. What the fuck is going? You know, it's like playing.
So did Busher win?
No, you didn't win.
Ah.
Actually, It's getting interesting for you. If you go through the numbers put you now in 15th. You're in 15th.
The
So
last of the good spots.
the last of the good spots. You kind of are because of the victories. You're getting kind of close. There's 12 drivers who have wins. You're in the 13th spot. I believe there's 2. You're puts you almost to like 16th place. You're put it actually, and I think in the like standing, like if we went to the playoffs tomorrow, I think you'd start in last place in the playoffs.
Right.
But you have a good lead in points. I think you have like 40 some odd points. It's hard to score points in NASCAR unless you're like winning every stage and winning the race, or top 10 top 5 every stage and second in the race. It's hard to get points. Like 50 points in a race is like you had a damn good race. So yeah.
Well, my guy's all about the last 5 races. We're gonna win a few. I mean, I heard Reddick
last year for you, the last
win.
5 were you won 3 out of the last 5, I believe, last year.
Right. So we're gonna get busy when the money comes down.
You would actually be ahead of Reddick. Reddick is in 3rd place, and when it starts, he'll go back to 5th. He'll fall to 5th place because 4 guys have won 3 races, and then Tyler Reddick is number 1 with 1 race. So he falls to 5th. You know what I mean? So
shit.
Then you got to win again.
I forgot to look. Where are we at next week? Do you remember?
No, I didn't even look actually. I'll do a short on it.
You just talk. I'll look it up.
Okay, I will talk. Listen, that I'm telling you right now, that Chicago race, it's like playing that. Remember that old video game when you drove the red Corvette, like California Racing or whatever that game was? That's got to be what it's like to drive that Chicago thing. And even in the rain is awesome. It's just it can't be that much rain. You can have a sprinkle and you can put the rain tires on for like like a certain period of time. But yeah, that's Chicago, man. I hope that race continues to be a part of NASCAR. That was excellent. I love the
announcers are going crazy. They were like, "Oh my god, he's gonna slam into another wall."
Oh man, tire walls everywhere. It was like a fucking a true road course, and that's what I like. Are true road courses. It reminded me of a true road course. You know, all the other road courses we go to are road courses. They are made because that's the track, the road course. Really cool.
Right. Well, next week's Pocono. That's tiny, right?
No, Pocono's a big trial. Pocono's a big pain in the ass. Got to be trial. There's turn like turn 3 and 4. They're kind of weird. It goes straight away and then a turn and a turn and then a turn and then back down the straightaway. So it's a weird tri-oval. It's if Jeremy Mayfield was still here, he'd probably win the race. So, I mean, it's kind of like a one person. Somebody figures it out, and that son of a bitch dominates that thing for 9-10 years. You know what I mean? So it's cool. I don't really like it. It's one of my least favorite races. So I'm like, oh, I hate Pocono. Fucking Pocono.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure they haven't made
what? They should replace.
In a long time.
I hope, I don't know if they do 2 races there still. If they do, damn them. They do probably. Damn them. So they should do 2 Chicago races and 1 Pocono. That's my thing. Reddick almost won the Chicago race, which have been a big, huge thing for you. Man, that dude was on those rain tires with treads, and Tyler had race car, NASCAR slicks on.
Super fast race car tires.
And he was 2 seconds a lap on him. And if he wouldn't have brushed that wall, Alex Bowman would be searching for his win to get into the goddamn thing because he was behind you in points.
Hey, man, if Chris Buescher doesn't have any luck at all, or wait, if he doesn't have bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck at all. There you go.
There you go. Speaking of bad luck, man, if the goddamn pitching staff for the Los Angeles Dodgers doesn't get healthy, man, it's just another year of poor pitching for the we had to have Kiki in there. Kiki had to come and pitch tonight in the 10-1 blowout because we just didn't have anybody to put out there that was. I mean, we need to save arms. We got to put the damn the center fielder into the game to pitch because we got no arms because we need somebody to pitch tomorrow because our IR looks like a goddamn all-star game of pitching. Glasnow, Yamamoto, Otani, Kershaw, Buehler, all those guys are on IL or IL.
It's basically like half an all-star team roster on the IL for you guys.
Yeah, if you want to include Mookie Betts, a couple other, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody, the whole damn team's on. I'm so excited for the All-Star break. Very.
Yes. Well, me too. I feel like no games are important until the All-Star break. I mean, I agree. I'm excited. I mean, it isn't. So, like, I hate when All-Star games are like in Texas and Colorado and the middle of fucking nowhere, because who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Like, come on. I want these people to get paparazzi'd and have to answer the tough questions, not just, y'all like barbecue in Texas? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we love barbecue in Texas. Salt,
Right.
pepper, and garlic.
Right. So we are excited for the break. I'm excited for some of the, honestly, there's going to be more young players in this All-Star game than I think I've ever seen. And that's what I'm excited for the most.
That's good.
Can I give you a list of players and ask you which ones you're excited about?
Of course you can give me a list of players.
All right. Well, besides Judge, Ohtani, and Soto, which blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah,
All right. So we got Ellie De La Cruz, one of our favorites.
Stolen bases so far.
Right. Bobby Witt Jr. made the team. Killing it. And these are three names I'm going to tell. I'm not even sure if you've heard of these guys. Hunter Green, Jackson Merrill, and CJ Abrams.
Hunter Green's in the home run derby, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. Okay. They keep updating that by the minute.
But well, that's the only reason I think I know. Okay, so the only reason I think I know the Hunter Green name is because I thought I saw him in it. Do you think he can win the home run derby? And I was like, I don't know who Hunter Green is. So I'm going to say no.
Right. So those are some exciting players that I'm pretty stoked to watch. Like I said.
Okay, so in that list of players, who are they? Don't leave me hanging. You don't even know these three. You're right.
Well,
I don't.
CJ Abrams, shortstop for Washington.
Okay.
The Nats, or whatever they're called these days. So him and Cole Irvin will lead the Nationals into the next millennium.
As shortstops?
Yeah. I know. One of them's a pitcher.
Oh, you're just for the Nationals.
Just for the Nationals. Cole Irvin, yeah. He made the team as a National.
Is this Abrams kid a Ozzie Smith or a Crawford? What kind of player is he?
He's kind of like a slightly shorter Ellie De La Cruz.
Okay.
So right. he's like
245, 6'3", some stolen bases, some home runs.
Yeah. No, he's fun, yeah. No, I'm excited for him. Hunter Green, Jackson Merrill is a San Diego outfielder who I'm pretty excited to watch.
Oh, I think I know Jackson Merrill.
Yeah. He's like brand new. He was drafted like last year. What I really want to see though is Aaron Judge versus Paul Skeens. Pirate Magic, baby. I mean, is there any matchup you want to see more in the All-Star game than Paul Skeens versus Aaron Judge?
No, because Ohtani took himself out of the home run derby, so it won't be Ohtani Judge in the home run derby. I don't care.
Right?
I don't.
Yeah, home run derby.
Mookie Betts is injured. Dodgers have not a lot of players in it. I think we only have Ohtani.
Oh yeah, the actual stuff going on for the All-Stars kind of sucks.
Yeah,
but I do like seeing Paul Skeens. He's going to go after Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. But no matter, I hope they got to put him in the first inning, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, he's the number one pitcher in baseball.
Now that Glasnow is on the IL, like they kind of have to, right?
Oh, in the last 10 games, this kid has been all we talk about. He's the 100-mile-an-hour kid, right?
I mean, he's just
So he's got to go out there and go against Judge.
And most strikeouts, first 8 games. You know, he's the real deal.
He's the real deal.
His arm doesn't blow up, he'll be fine.
I'm so excited he's going to be a Dodger 2 years from now.
Or a Yankee, yeah.
Or a Yankee. I really am. We're all salivating over him. We can't wait to get him. I really.
Right? You're like, ooh, another new prospect we could buy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm for the Dodgers and me. Nobody in the All-Star but Ohtani. He's only playing DH. Not doing the home run derby, which I don't know.
I heard Teoscar might, like 42 minutes ago. Teoscar tweeted something about home run derbies.
Oh, I hope so, because when we've been talking about. I have been talking about him since the beginning of the season. His home run hitting's been great. His play's been great. He wants to continue being a Dodger. I think he should continue to be a Dodger. I'm kind of on board with Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, if he plays, then we got Teoscar versus Jose Ramirez because that'll be my guy.
That's your guy? Back. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I need somebody to be there. I mean, Otani's bumming me out. I thought he would do it, him and Judge. They're saying he doesn't want to hurt his pitching arm, but he's not the pitcher. So I'm just like.
Oh, I did want to bring up one thing. Did you, 10 Dominican Republican players made the All-Star team. Wander Franco was not one of them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shocking as that may be.
As shocking as that may be, but still 10. That's a lot. I mean, but still, it's not in reality.
Right?
I mean, in reality of baseball, how many have come from the Dominican Republic? Tons, right?
They are usually pretty good as far as a generalization of.
They might not be all coming in with the correct age.
Sure.
But they are pretty good baseball.
Yeah, I mean, Roberto Clemente was back in the day. He was the start of it all.
He did. He started the whole thing. So.
Right on. So I brought that up because I thought you'd have some Wander Franco sex jokes, but I guess if you don't, then we could just move on.
No, listen, I know I'm not because
feel bad for the minors. I agree.
Always. Yeah. Always. Well, being a father, yeah. With a 13-year-old daughter and 11-year-old son. Kind of.
All right. So shall we move on?
You know what? Who do you got as your performer of this week?
My performer of the week is he's an American.
Who? Say that again. You froze Taylor up. Fritz. Say it again.
Taylor Fritz.
Taylor Fritz. All right, go for it.
We just had a guy named Fritz that was employed by us. He kind of looked like a tennis player, but I don't think it's the same guy.
The guy that was employed for us? He had strong hands.
Fritz. It was just Fritz.
Jeff Fritz. Nice. He was tall.
So Taylor Fritz has made it to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon. Coco Gauff has lost.
Done.
And, Americans
knocked out by the 19 seed.
Right. So Taylor Fritz for knocking off a number 6 seed and making the quarters. If he makes the semis, it'll be the first time since like the millennium, 20,000.
Since we've had an American in the semis?
American male.
American male. American male, yes. I mean, Serena Williams.
Hail Serena.
Coco Gauff. I mean, we've had semifinal women for sure. Yeah, we haven't had a semifinal male for a long time. You'd have to go to like the U.S. Open and that Bradley guy or something like that, or you know what I mean? At the U.S. Open, not anywhere like else. Not the French, not the Australian, not.
Right. Do you see Djokovic and the fans in England? They're going at it. That's kind of like a bigger deal than anything to play right now.
Why is it? Because it's his last year or what? What's going on?
I mean, I don't know. They just keep going back and forth. They boo him. He tells them that they're not like good enough. They play violins. He's going to bring a new violin out for his next game. I don't know. It's madness.
It is madness. Those English people are mad. That's why.
Yeah, it is.
They're all mad.
Who you got for your performer of the week?
I made a lot of insults about this kid at the NBA draft special, thinking, like Fritta, I said I've heard him in the top 10. I've heard him in the second round at 56. That makes me non-trusting of anybody. But the kid out of Purdue, the young center, Mr. Edey. Yeah, listen. Last play of the game, Phil Pikowski, Kessler, Edey in the middle. Ball's a miss. It's a free throw. He misses. Zach positions himself, and he is obviously like way taller than anybody else on the court, even Phil Pikowski and Kessler.
He's like a tall 7'5".
He's a tall 7'5" because there was only one hand in the air getting the ball, and then game winner tip in. I was like, you know what? The Knicks were willing to give a first-round draft pick for the kid you made look dumb. And the other kid next to you, he got drafted with you, so can't really say shit about him. You know what I mean? So I was like,
hey, you know what? Zach Edey might be the only time he ever gets any props on any show ever.
Yeah, but I'm giving them to him tonight because that was a great play by him. Not a lot of things going on in sports this week. I thought I'd give that Shane guy from the NASCAR, the performer of the week getting the sweep by winning the Saturday and the Sunday race. If his motor hadn't blown out on Sunday, he was just running people over and dominating the race. So, but something happened, out of the race, done for the race. So he would have probably got it. But Zach with a great play. I'm giving it to Zach. I thought it was a great play by Zach. It was just like player of the game, player of the week for me. It's like, dude, nice play, bro.
I mean, these days we got to give the big college guys their props.
We do.
Because no one else.
Our college kids, yeah, because everybody else is coming from France and Germany.
That's right.
Yeah. G League. So yeah, give those college kids the props. They need them. What do you care about next week? What's going on? You excited?
I mean, it's all about the soccer for me. Football. We got the Copa final. We got the Euros final. We got Spain versus who knows, and Argentina versus we're not sure, but I love it. I'm psyched, stoked. Hey, and USA Soccer might try to hire Jurgen Klopp, who is like a fantastic manager. Liverpool, nice. All sorts of stuff.
I've heard that. I've even heard the Klopp name in the old soccer thing, and that's probably only because
I don't know how to Klopp, but I'll give him a good Klopp.
Hell yeah! If he makes it over, we'll Klopp for him. That'll be great.
About you.
All-Star break. Dodgers need a rest, and apparently none of the Dodgers made it, so they'll all be resting. And NASCAR, man, I'm excited. Even though it's Pocono, I am still excited. I want Buescher to get his win. I want Buescher to be a part of. Find out who won the spring Pocono race last year. I bet you it was Buescher. I'll just talk. He won 3 out of the last 5. Pocono's such a weird race. If Buescher won that, it would not surprise me because it's just such a weird race. I'm excited for the NASCAR. I want to see how this ends. So many people have a victory that it's like getting close to where like 16 different people could just win a race, and there's 5 races to go, right? 4 races to go. It can happen. So I'm excited.
Cheers.
Yes. Cheers to that. Listen, I'm FB.
Hey, I'm the Goob.
Peace.